What's up? What's good? It's your boy, Tommy Springfield, aka the King of Talk, back with another video. I like to say I'm the realest ninja about my city, but what I really want to know is how you doing? So we gonna get right into it. This one was two little girls were half naked outside playing. When the cops arrived, they went in. They found another little boy in a dog cage, a elderly lady in a wheelchair, and a slow uncle. You don't know me enough to listen to me talk, so let's get into it.
A mother is being questioned after police made a horrifying find in Tacony. Sources tell us a child was found in a dog cage that was tied shut, and two other young girls were found largely unclothed. It is Thursday afternoon. I'm Sarah Bloomquist.
And I'm Brian Taft. The big story on Action News today is the investigation into that home in the 4200 block of Glenview Street. We're told an elderly wheelchair-bound woman was also found there. Right now, of course, there are lots of unanswered questions.
Action News reporter Maggie Kent is live there on the scene in Tacony with the latest.
I'll take Maggie down too.
Well, Sarah and Brian, I can tell you after talking to police, they say the preliminary information that they're getting based on this investigation is just heartbreaking.
Maggie.
There's no reason, no excuse for this to be happening. They're still trying to figure out how and why. They got called here earlier this afternoon just before 1 o'clock because two young girls were outside in the rain, partially clothed. And when they got inside, that's when they found that 6-year-old boy nude inside of a dog crate inside that house. It's on the 4200 block of Glenview Street in Northeast Philadelphia. Police officers say again they found a nude 6-year-old boy inside of a dog cage.
Excuse me.
He had a blanket and a pillow in there. They were alerted again by a neighbor who heard screaming outside and saw those two young girls, the boy's sisters, outside, partially dressed. Now police are trying to figure out what was going on inside the house. They're interviewing the children's mother, who quickly showed up on scene once they got there.
Now look, the mother quickly showed up on scene once the police got there. So a couple things was going on. She wasn't far, and she knew her kids was in this situation. So no charges has filed. She left her kids in this situation, period. End of story. What more investigation do we need?
When officers arrived at one of the houses on the block, they saw two girls, ages 4 and 5, that were partially dressed outside in the rain. The officers were able to pick them up and gain entry
We gotta
inside
do
the
better
property.
than this.
And once they got in there, they came upon a 6-year-old boy that was locked inside of a dog cage.
Police say also inside of this house.
A 6-year-old boy locked up in the dog cage. I know a few 6-year-olds. They act like they 30. So, could you imagine a 6-year-old that act like they 30 in the dog cage, brother? Or was this 6-year-old underdeveloped? Because, like I said, the 6-year-olds I know, shit, them niggas is fucking, smoking, driving cars, doing drive-bys. I know some grown-ass 6-year-olds, so this is tragic. I don't know how this mother ain't locked up.
House was an elderly woman who was wheelchair bound and a man in his 40s. Now, neighbors describe that man as being an uncle of these children and that he has a mental handicap. He was telling one of the neighbors that he was trying to open the door, but they, quote, lock him inside.
They lock him inside. So what's going on here, and these are only assumptions in my view, the King of Talk views, but somebody's collecting checks for all of them people and all of them kids and don't give a fuck how they live. Hey, if I'm wrong, you can hit me up, you can inbox me, you can tell me I'm wrong. If you know this family, you can hit me up, but this is clear cut. Somebody had all them people in that place and was collecting some checks, living good. I would love to know what the mother drove up in. But let me get you back to the video and get you up off my page.
Again, police are questioning the mother of these children at this hour. They're trying to figure out exactly what the situation was inside of this home. Right now, No charges have been filed as they
I don't
continue this
understand
investigation,
how
which
and
is
why.
only about 3 hours old.
I don't need 3
DHS,
hours.
they're not sure
I
yet
did
if there
it
was
in
an open
3
case
minutes
with
of this
this
video,
family, but of
solved it.
course, now there's one. We're live in Tacony. Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News. Brian.
If you're a supporter of the channel, much love and respect. And if you're one of them haters, cut the shit.